After its underrated successful season, Netflix is deciding to do something different as they played around with a multitude of ideas from the Super Sentai to announcing other projects, like even an animated Power Rangers movie project that was supposed to happen back in 20, I think, 17. They still were playing around with the idea of how to bring back basically such an iconic team and such an iconic franchise. Until they got an idea recently. You know how the Power Rangers Reignition has come into play back in the toy business from, I believe it is Bandai or whoever, Playmate or whoever has it? Yeah, they decided to bring back Power Rangers, as in the original team. Not the way that you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, that's okay, they're just gonna, um, repeat the same formula, show the same 1993 season. You think, you think so, but nope. Instead, I want you to imagine Power Rangers looking a little bit something like this.
Get to the dump site immediately and wait, Rita has sent down a monster. You better deal with him first. I'll monitor the girls from here.
It's the most menacing Minotaur.
It's morphin' time.
Power Rangers, it's morphing time.
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
It's fucking stupidly retarded.
Greetings, kids and nerds, I'm Lady Universe and White and Nerdy and Netflix. What the fuck is wrong with you? When they announced that they were doing Power Rangers, I at first thought, oh, they're just gonna reboot the entire franchise. Till I realized that was the intention, and then maybe somebody in their branding or development department said, wait, what if we had Power Rangers, but with big ass guns? And nobody stopped them. It's like they decided to combine Power Rangers of the 90s with the comic book of the 90s. These two things don't go together. And the worst part is that they're using, as far as I'm concerned, they're using the outfits that basically was brought back when the Zyu Rangers returned in the newest Super Sentai, Gojuga, I think it's called. And it's like, that honestly looks really fan-fucking-tastic. The costumes look bright and vibrant, and the colors really do pop off of them, so, that's pretty good. Till you stop and realize that that's not where they stopped. You probably have seen the GIF on, Twitter of the Red Ranger pulling out a Gatling gun. You probably thought that that's because Power Rangers are teaming up with Fortnite. I can't believe that that's actually happening, but here we are, I guess, I suppose. You just can't stop fucking with my favorite franchise of all time, can you? But that's basically a discussion that I'm not going to get into. But then somebody decided, no, wait, they're too good to leave an idea. We're gonna need big-ass guns. Yes, sometimes Power Rangers had big, goofy-ass weapons inside of the franchise history. I'm even one that can admit that. But come the fudge on with me. You seriously gonna do this? You're gonna reboot the franchise from what it was because you think this is a good way to bring back what people love about Power Rangers. Nobody in the history of the world loves Power Rangers or Super Sentai because of the big ass weapons that they have. You gotta give us unique characters, a unique storyline. you really have to dig deep down inside. And apparently somebody dug deep enough, and somebody decided, wait, Megaforce and Super Megaforce were not fucking stupid enough of a fucking idea just yet. Oh, no. We're gonna cram deeper into the anus, the bowels of Satan himself, and decide we're gonna reboot the franchise, but in the worst way imaginable, by bringing now none of the characters back, not even having the dedication of bringing back any of the original characters. We are going to just shit upon what you love and bring back this franchise in the worst way imaginable. Oh dear. Netflix. I don't know who the president or CEO is, but Netflix. This, you know that this isn't gonna work, right? You know that rebooting your franchise like this isn't going to work. This is never going to work. Do you know why the original series is so held up and widely regarded as one of the greatest of all time? It's because you are never, ever as goofy and as cheesy and as over the top as the original season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is. You are never, and I repeat, never going to capitalize on what people love about that original team. It wasn't the monsters. It wasn't using the Super Sentai suits. It wasn't the monster battles. It was something that you can't recapture. And you know what that is? You cannot capture the heart and soul of every single character in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you think you can recapture Zack, or Jason, or Trini, or Kimberly, or even Billy? And no, you can't capture the legacy one man left behind when he committed suicide in November. You can't capture that magic. You can't even do that. Don't you even fucking dare try to recapture what Jason David Frank left behind for his legacy. Don't you even fucking go there. Don't you even attempt it. Don't. Unless you're gonna plan on bringing in Jason's daughter Jenna into this, don't you even fucking attempt this. This is the lowest thing that you can do with Power Rangers, is bring back that nostalgia, because you know that people are going to hang on to that nostalgia. My whole entire fucking channel is based around nostalgia mostly. You know that people are just going to hold on to that nostalgia and inject it in them like a fancy ass illegal substance. But here's the thing. Nostalgia can only go so far until people have realized that you've ruined it. Their heart is in the right place to try and recapture the magic that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers left behind. But the problem is, without the original cast, it means absolutely nothing. What, you're going to attempt repeating Green was evil, but not make it as recognizable or as memorable because there's no longer Jason David Frank in their world? I admire your commemoration for trying to bring back the past, Netflix, but the past has already been written. There is no use in bringing it back because nobody wants it. We've already had our past. It's been written. There's no use in rewriting it. No use in trying to bring back what magic that we already had because we don't need it again. The reason why I dedicate my channel to the nostalgia is not to throw it in people's faces. It's to remember those good times we had growing up with these franchises, growing up with what we have come to love. That's why I love doing nostalgic reviews, and why I love, basically doing this just for entertainment for people, just to bring them back to the past and remember those good times that we once had as children that we can still reconnect with. The reason why I got this box set wasn't because I missed my childhood, wasn't because that there was something that I'm gonna miss out on. I bought this just only because it means a lot to me. This was my favorite series growing up as a kid, and it still is. And yeah, I go back and rewatch my favorite episodes every now and then. But here's the thing, I wouldn't basically show it to people and throw it in their faces and being like, oh my god, you're never going to get better than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because my favorite season is Zeo. Would I want you to review Zeo? Somewhat, because of the ending that wasn't supposed to happen, that did happen. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna sit right there and be like, ah yes, you need to redo Zeo because of insert reason here. No. The past is in the past. There's no use looking back. We should look forward to something new and exciting. And new and exciting, apparently, for Netflix means big ass guns. I tell you what, if you bring a fucking BFG from Doom into Power Rangers, you have doomed the franchise just right there. You already doomed the franchise. You see the thumbnail I used for this video. That's not a joke. That actually exists. I didn't have AI make that. That exists. That's a thing. You should see the Red Ranger with a motherfucking Gatling gun. I am very terrified of what is going to happen to my franchise right now. There are several hundred Super Sentais Netflix didn't even touch that you could use for a new franchise. I remember when they were talking about using Zyuohger, an awesome franchise to pick, and then they decided not to. They were even going to do Q Ranger at one point and just decided not to. So you know what, Netflix? I'm going to throw my hands up and I'm just going to let the fans destroy you from the inside out. I don't have a Netflix account. I wouldn't even pay money to watch this stupid shit. Because I know what's going to happen. It's just going to be shit. There's going to be nothing memorable about it and nothing fantastic that it can do to basically reignite my flame of passion. So you know what? Screw you, Netflix, and you can take 2 of these and shove them where the sun don't shine, because nobody wants this. So, our franchise is probably doomed. The only thing that's going to make Power Rangers money is the toys, and the Funko Pops, and the clothing, and everything else. I pray to God that we get that animated movie at some point, and maybe that will help. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been reading the viewers. I've been nerdy. Keep it on. What do you think about the new Power Rangers reboot or reignition? Let me know in the comments down below, as I'm very terrified of what's going to happen now, because my favorite franchise is doomed. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, share these videos around the internet, and you can also follow me at Twitter with the link in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been reading the voice. I've been nerdy. Keep it on. And until next time, guys, and as always, take care.